This giant futuristic building is an entire campus dedicated to Apple. Known as Apple Park, the Spaceship or the Ring is a $5 billion building that was finally completed in 2017 and has room for 15,000 employees. Made to blur the line between inside and outside, the building is cooled with completely natural airflow, has huge 4-story tall glass doors that weigh 440,000 pounds each, and its own rooftop solar farms. There are also hidden secrets underground that the only man of Steve Jobs could have come up with. So let's take a tour and see why Apple's mothership is the company's greatest innovation yet. When Steve Jobs came up with the idea for Apple Park in 2011, he wanted to make history. Apple Park was envisioned as a hub for innovation. With a unique open concept, plenty of communal working places, and a tree stretch from natural parks, Jobs wanted to create a collaborative space for Apple's many workers could venture for a walk in the park to clean their head and slip back into the office to get back to brainstorming Apple's next big inventions. Jobs pitched the idea to the Cupertino City Council in California 2011. At the time, Apple's employees were spread across 100 different buildings. He wanted all of his best and brightest to work in one complex, which he referred to as a campus. The goal of this innovative park was to combine natural sustainability and technological advancement to create a future of office work. To start with, Apple bought an industrial park in Cupertino, about an hour away from San Francisco. Though it was largely covered by asphalt, it still amongst man-made rolling hills. To get the ball rolling on development, Steve Jobs met with architect Norman Foster, Pritzker Prize winner whose commissions have included the Berlin Reichstag, the Hong Kong airport, and London's famous Gherkin Tower. His architecture firm Foster and Partners decided to take on the unique project, and they came up with a budget of about $500 million. Unfortunately, that budget didn't work for very long. By the end of 2011, development costs were estimated about $3 billion, and then the completion in 2017, the new Apple HQ racked up an astonishing $5 billion price tag. It's a good thing Apple had the money to pay, since the company is worth at least $2 trillion today. And once you have a good look at all innovative and unique craftsmanship done on this one-of-a-kind building, it's not hard to see why it's worth billions. Steve Jobs passed away in 2011, so while most of the ideas at the Apple are his, the team was working without instruction for the majority of the time it took them to build the office. Apple's headquarters covered about 2.8 million square feet, and its most prominent building is a gigantic ring that surrounds the entire campus, which contains about 1.2 square feet of office space. To get to the campus, you have to drive through 230 meters underground tunnel with wide tiled walls, which then brings you to a huge underground parking lot with room for 3,000 cars. There is also parking for another 6,000 cars above the ground. To encourage employees' health, Apple built the state-of-the-art wellness center and basketball courts. This health and wellness complex includes a 2-story yoga studio, physical therapy studio, and laundry facilities. It even offers employees access to medical and dental services right on the site. This wellness center alone cost almost $17 million to construct, but it was a vital addition to ensure the health and happiness of Apple's hardworking employees. Lunchtime is another priority at Apple HQ, as it should be at any good campus. The park has 7 cafes with the largest spread across 3 levels. This large cafe has balconies for people to eat on, as well as large glass doors that can be opened completely on nice days for the inside-outside living kind of a vibe. The sliding glass doors along the exterior of the cafe extend the full force of the building to the roof, weighing 440,000 pounds. They open and close quietly via mechanism hidden in the ground. Another impressive feature of this main cafe is its capacity to feed the 15,000 people every single lunchtime. And they take their food seriously at Apple, for workers who wanted cafes price pizza back to their pods. Apple created and patented their very own pizza box that lets air and moisture escape so the crust won't get soggy. Now that's the kind of office work park we can get behind. Steve Jobs wanted a lot of grass and natural light included in the park, and he got exactly what he dreamed because the building features the largest curved glass panels in the world. They are 13.7 meters tall and there are 800 on campus. Another area where the grass is well shown off is in the Apple Auditorium or Steve Jobs Theater. The building is topped with the world's largest carbon fiber roof, which are 12.8 meters high, and grass elevator that is estimated to be the tallest freestanding grass elevator in the entire world. The lobby around cost about $12 million to make, but it was Jobs' wish that the theater stand out like a jewel, with the auditorium located privately on the ground. In all, the theater cost about $180 million to construct. Apple also constructed the visitor center right outside the HQ, where guests can visit without a pass. It has an Apple showroom and augmented reality area where people can tour the park with the use of Apple products. The visitor center cost about $100 million, but since it brought tons of interested Apple fans of the campus and offers many products for sale, it seems like it was another smart investment for the company. When Steve Jobs came up with the idea for Apple Park, he didn't just want nature to be a small part of the project, but a key component. This means he wanted the HQ to be sustainable and eco-friendly, as well as resistant to natural disasters like earthquakes, hurricanes, and floodings. Only rooftop of this ring generates about 75% of the campus' total energy needs. They also have biofuel cells to help power the rest of the campus. To make the HQ feel like a real national park, Apple had 9,000 drought-resistant trees brought in to plant around the campus. Jobs was passionate about the new campus featuring indigenous flora, including fruit trees from orchards he remembered from growing in the Northern California. Apple's love for trees was also incorporated in the woods used to construct the offices. Every piece of wood on campus is a custom timber veneer made from recycled woods instead of real wood. The ring also has base isolation in the ground that protects it from earthquakes. The base isolation allows the building to move up to 1.3 meters in any direction without losing its vital services. So even natural disaster can stop Apple's employees from getting their jobs done. This building is naturally ventilated, which gets rid of any kind of air conditioning or heating. The ring inhales air through soffits, the underside of those canopies that are located over the ring. From there, shafts that act like chimneys exhale warm air back outside. While the building may have been expensive to construct, Apple is optimistic that its sustainable design choices will help the campus save resources on energy. The main building of this world's largest natural ventilated building and the rooftops are able to generate 17 megawatts of solar energy. Besides saving on resources and creating a sustainable office, Apple's HQ has a positive effect of creating serenity for all Apple's employees. The park is technologically advanced and futuristic, but also grounded in nature and appreciation for the surrounding environment. This type of care, as well as caring for the mental and physical health of the many employees to call this campus their office, is what makes the ring unique in both appearance and practice. Now that Steve Jobs' dream for Apple headquarters has been realized, the next step is for the park to inspire officers all around the world to step up and create a work hub fit for both health of its employees and health of our planet. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button and ring the notification bell so that you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Peace.